I'm feeling it.
Feel the glass when you tap them away. Feel the legs pushing up on the stage.
I'm feeling it.
Feel the high that you get from the light. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
So who or what inspired me to be a b-boy? That's actually a two-part answer. What inspired me to first start breaking was the guys around my way, that hung out around my way, that I used to see dance, that I hung out with, that I looked up to. And it was specifically two cats, one guy named Wilski and one guy named Rip 7. What inspired me to b-boy, to be a b-boy, was like when I saw Flashdance, like watching Frosty freeze on the screen really made the dance click in my head. That's when I realized it wasn't just about footwork or moves, it was more about uniqueness and being a character. You understand what I mean? Portraying a character that people are gonna love and embrace. And of course, just seeing the dance on a big screen. You know, I'm a third generation b-boy. No b-boy from my generation could say, you know, they wasn't thirsty for like to do movies or commercials or things of that nature. The guys on the block first, Rip 7, Wilski, they were cool. They were what we called down by law. At that time, you was down by law. It wasn't that you was hip hop or you was a thug, or it was just that you was just down by law. That was a term we used to describe a certain state of being. So there was like people like that, Fast, you know, Fantasy Fast from Ready to Rock, may he rest in peace. Those were my inspirations because they was always down by law. They was always fly, you know what I'm saying, always well dressed, things of that nature. First move that I tried, the first move that I tried was footwork. Of course, and it's not a move, it was just movement. I can't remember possibly the first, like learning, somebody teaching me a move. It was the Turtles, Buck 4, of course. But before that, I never learned moves. I just did them. You know what I mean? I just always did what felt natural to my body. I never tried to get out of my comfort zone. I never practiced hard moves over and over again and things of that nature. I have hundreds and millions of battle strategies.
Take us through one.
And if I battle again, many more will spur. Strategies are done at that moment. People think it's all about having a strategy. It's not about having a strategy. If you come into a battle with a strategy, you're hanging yourself because you never know what you're facing or who you're facing. It's about knowing how to strategize. That's what it is. It's not that I have a lot of strategies. It's that I know how to strategize on the spot. I know what needs to be done at that moment. You understand? So it's not set strategies, things that I sit down and have written or sort stuff. It's just I can strategize, I can improvise at that moment and make something out of nothing. Being free. You know, there's only 2 times in your life when you're totally free from everything. Free of drama, free of stress, free of worries, free of bills, free of everything, you know, and that's when you're making love and you're dancing. You understand what I mean? And you have the same euphoric feelings from both. You know what I'm saying? So it's one and the same. Yeah, it's just the freedom. That's the best part about it. Worst thing to ever happen to me in a battle, I cracked my rib in the 3rd round of a 5-round battle. Yeah, versus Juice Boogie of Massive Monkeys at a Style Elements anniversary. But I still did the 2 rounds and I still think I won that battle. Every moment has been a highlight. Every single moment. Every single moment has been a footnote. Every single person is an underscore. You know, every meal is a comma. You know, like everything. Every moment is a highlight. You gotta be in it to win it. You have to get out there. You have to get out there. You gotta go to the parties. You gotta get in them ciphers. You gotta travel internationally. You gotta start calling cats out. Not entering battles, but just calling cats out. Don't enter a battle until you're ready to enter a battle, you know? Never enter a battle just for the fun of it. You know, if you're doing it for the fun of it, or you're doing it for the experience, then do it in the cipher. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get out. And once you start getting out, you gotta get out of your comfort zone. You gotta make those pilgrimage, hit those big events, the IBEs, the Euro battles, the outbreaks, the B-boy summits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit those and whatnot and see what else is out there in the world for you to improve on yourself. That I gave him everything. I gave everybody everything. I gave him my all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it was. Whether it was my bitter truth, my dirty secrets, you know what I'm saying? My wisdom, my lack of wisdom, you know what I'm saying? My genius, my dumbness. I've always been able to give the people me, 100% me. And I think that's what I would like. You know what I mean? You know, for people to keep saying down the line. A lot of people came and went. A lot of people said a lot of shit. But Ness came, he always kept it real. My story ain't never changed. You know, you could go back to 2000 when I did my first interview. The first time somebody, and listen to my interviews now. My story ain't never changed. Like these Fogies, I call them Fogies out here, whose story constantly changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always kept it real, and I've always given it my all. I never kept nothing. I wasn't one of them cats that was gonna take shit to the grave. You know what I mean? Everything I learned, I shared. Yeah, man, I wish more people got it. More people understood it. You understand what I mean? I mean, I understand to some people it's a pastime, to other people it's fun, to other people it's like what their friends are doing, so they doing it too. But to a lot of us, to a few of us, actually, this is Zen. You know what I mean? This is the Tao. This is the way. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, even now, I'm retiring, but till the day I breathe my last breath, I'm always gonna be a b-boy. I'm always gonna embody what it is. You're not supposed to embrace b-boy. You're supposed to embody it, and that's what a lot of people don't get. Everybody always asks me what's the difference between my generation and generation now. I think the proper answer to that is that my time, it was art imitating life, and nowadays it's just life imitating art. I have no style. I have many styles. I'm everything. To understand me, you gotta study everything that moves. That's my style. You want to know my style? You want to understand it? You have to study everything in existence that moves, and that's Ness. I look for the winner. You know what I mean? You always gotta tell who the winner is. He's gonna come hungry, he's gonna come complete, he's gonna come with style, like the whole package, the presentation, the moves, the style, the flavor, the originality, no repeating moves, crazy arsenal, you know what I'm saying? You know, knows how to be a gentleman and win humbly, and also knows how to turn on the heat and be raw dog, you know, when he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Rusty Shank. Rusty Shank
and
was...
is he a part of your b-boy persona?
He's one of them. I thought, actually, I never really told nobody this, but the idea came from an interview that I saw with Eminem, one of his very first interviews. And he tried to describe the difference between Slim Shady and Eminem. And he said that Eminem is the starving artist, you know what I mean? And Slim Shady is that part of him that just don't give a fuck and needs to get out every now and then. And he doesn't want to mix it with Eminem, but this voice got something to say too, even though it's really, you know, and I thought that was deep. And at that time, I was trying to balance out being Alien Ness, rock steady crew, and trying to be this role model and this, you know, figure, because I'm part of this legendary legacy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, wanting to let this inside raw Bronx ghetto battle cat out. You know, and I just didn't want, it was just, I needed to find another name, you know, just like Eminem found Slim Shady, so, and Slim Shady could be the asshole, I needed somebody to be an asshole. It all depends. It all depends.
On anything in particular?
On whether the B-boys nowadays just wake up and just want to be consciously aware of what it is they're really doing and trying to do what they're involved in, you know what I mean? It's history, it's energy, you know, why it was necessary, things of that nature. When I think when people are more conscious of their passion for it just grows bigger. And that's when they become masters. You know what I mean? When you embody that shit. When you embody it. When you walk in the room and people know you a B-boy. Or people know they don't even know you from a hole in the wall. But the minute you walk in, they know. What the fuck? Something just changed in the air. That's the B-boy. That feeling I used to get when I used to see like Track 2 walk into Poe Park. You understand what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? Or you know, that's just one example. Like Track 2 will walk in a park and the air, the energy would change. You know what I mean? That's when you embody the shit. That's what a B-boy is. I sit back and I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I'm gonna be in the wind.